United States is fighting an opponent without a face, without a voice. Its name? Obesity. Our country's growing waistlines present one of the most dire challenges we've ever faced. And to compound matters, the crisis is spreading at an alarming rate. But one group of people has already put the gloves on and is training hard to knock out this deadly enemy once and for all. Team Beachbody. Founded on the core purpose of helping people achieve their goals and enjoy healthier, more fulfilling lives, Team Beachbody, over 100,000 coaches strong, is beating obesity into the ground by being the one company with a comprehensive approach to fitness, a daily dose of dense nutrition, peer support, and rewards. By working together, the trend of obesity doesn't stand a chance.
That's a cat.
I think we nailed it that time.
Oh, no, I felt kind of sloppy. Let's do it one more time.
Carl hitting Michael, take 27.
So hard this time.
Again? Oh.
Carl, it doesn't get any better than this. The Vegas skyline behind us, showgirls to our left and right.
Yep, it's awesome, man. But where's Jeff and Brett?
Oh, they wouldn't wear the costume, so I had to find 2 other people.
I see. That makes a lot of sense, but...
Ooh, you all right?
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I never told you this, but I'm allergic to ostrich.
No, the costumes.
Michael, I'm just sorry. It's one of those...
You can't. Oh!
I'm sorry. I'm
All
sorry.
right, girls, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you're going to have to go. But thank you.
It's pretty
You
potent.
guys did great.
Okay, there you go.
Make sure to hang up the costumes in my wardrobe bag. Thank you. Well, welcome to Super Saturday. It's our June Super Saturday. I'm Michael Neiman along with Carl Deichler. Gotta say, I am very relieved that you finally put those boxing gloves away.
I'll have them nearby if you want to go a few more rounds with me.
You know, that's okay. I'm still recovering.
All right.
Speaking of which, as you can see, we are in the boxing capital of the world, Las Vegas. Once again, the site of the Team Beachbody Summit. Ask anyone who was here with us, Summit did not disappoint.
No, it was spectacular. It is absolutely true when they say that Summit is one of those can't-miss coach experiences. If you weren't here, I hate to say it, this year, you definitely missed something big.
You are absolutely right. And while it's not the same as being here, we'll do our best to fill everyone in on some of the huge announcements, the training, the stories. You know, the theme of this year's summit was Dream Big. So let me ask you, Carl, what is your big dream?
Well, I have a big dream to build a team of over 1 million people who refuse to quit, helping to make the world a healthier place.
Well, based on what we've seen from our coaches so far this year and the energy and commitment we saw from them at Summit, I would say that we are well on our way to making that dream come true.
It's absolutely true, we are, but we still have a long way to go. Don't get me wrong. We're making great progress. I mean, just a few months ago at our Success Club celebration, we had around 100,000 people a month on Shakeology HD. A couple of months later, that has grown to over 140,000. Every time that Shakeology HD number goes up, there's another person that is getting healthier with what I proudly like to call a daily dose of dense nutrition.
And now, with the arrival of Shakeology Vanilla,
right.
there is definitely a flavor for everyone.
Vanilla Shakeology is the bomb. I've got to hand it to Isabel, Darren, the whole R&D team. We didn't know if it was gonna be possible ever to get a vanilla formula that lived up to what Shakeology is about, but they made it happen, and it is sure to become a real favorite.
Well, we're going to talk more about Shakeology Vanilla and all the buzz around the newest fitness program, Focus T25, in just a few minutes. But before I do, Carl, give me your take on this year's summit.
Well, it's hard to describe. I mean, At Summit, you realize more than ever the positive impact we're having at Team Beachbody. I mean, I loved hearing all of the coaches, their big dreams. I especially loved hearing about how many of those dreams have actually already come true for
Yeah,
people.
we saw a few coaches who paid off and shredded their home mortgages.
That's right. We had our first ever Financial Freedom Awards. We celebrated coaches who paid off their debts. But you know, for some, dreams aren't about money. Some have dreams of getting healthier for themselves and their families. And it was so inspiring to see our 8 Beachbody finalists on stage.
Our 2 big Beachbody Challenge winners, each of them took home $100,000.
They went home with more than $100,000 when you add it all up. I mean, they went home different people than they were a year ago, that's for sure. They didn't just lose weight. They gained health and confidence and now attack life in a whole new way. That is the gift that our coaches give to people.
You know, that's a great way to think about it. And you know, with the Team Beachbody Cup going on in July, there is no better time to keep sharing those kinds of gifts.
Absolutely. I can't think of a better time to hold the Team Beachbody Cup. I know it's summer and it can be hard to stay focused, but now is the time to work twice as hard. You made a choice to become a coach. You had a reason. You had a big dream to be fulfilled. Well, you won't reach that dream if you don't put in the work. Participating in the Team Beachbody Cup will keep you accountable and drive your business forward. Every coach should be on a team, no excuses. You have to make sure that you are on a team and every coach in your downline is on a team. All right, when's the last day to register?
Well, it's actually tomorrow, June 30th. That's the last day to register. And we have great prizes this time around, with the grand prize being a trip to Santa Monica to visit our headquarters, along with a private workout with one of our trainers. So make sure your team is signed up by tomorrow. And hey, if you can't find a team, we've got a great website to match you up with 4 other coaches. Well, Carl, thanks for helping me kick off this Super Saturday. I think we'll be hearing a little more from you later on.
I hope so. Thanks, Michael. And I know you have some big announcements, and Jeff is going to be covering some training, so I'll get out of the way. And, you know, why don't you meet me in the gym in 30 minutes? If we're going to beat obesity, we got to keep working at it.
All right, I can't wait.
All right, my man.
Not gonna happen. Well, the big news at Summit was the arrival of the newest member of the Shakeology family, vanilla. And the way the coaches were talking about it at Summit, Shakeology vanilla may just become the most popular flavor yet. Let's take a look.
We are really excited to find a new vanilla source that could be the breakthrough that we've been looking for. Pure, ethically farmed, organically grown, but also with a uniquely intense vanilla flavor that could work for our formula. That said, standards for Shakeology are extremely high, so I'm always a little bit skeptical.
Not every plant is created equal. It's about the soil it grows in, the purity of the air and water that feed the plant, and it's also about the methods of processing so the nutrition is not stripped away by the time it gets to the end user. That's what became so exciting about this vanilla source. It's the first one we found that lives up to the standards set by the entire Shakeology formula, and we had to go all the way to Madagascar to find it. These indigenous Malagasy farmers meticulously hand-pollinate delicate vanilla orchids, hand-harvest the beans, and then sun-cure them to bring out the robust flavor, all while following advanced traceability methods which ensure purity, consistency, and quality. These farmers also have been trained in sustainable vanilla cultivation practices to protect the environment and prevent deforestation. These are my kind of people. And by sourcing this particular vanilla bean, we're aiding the local Madagascar economy, supporting the livelihood of these Malagasy farmers, and helping to fund schools to educate their children. After a full year of tasting, testing, and reformulating, a true team effort, we are now proud to announce the incredible tasting Vanilla Shakeology.
Well, Darren, I'm very excited. I have my new Shakeology vanilla suit. It doesn't get better than this. So congratulations as
Thank
the
you.
co-creator. I know it's been a ton of work to get vanilla off the boards, right?
Many years, Michael, many years.
You know, so let me ask you, in the video that we just saw, you talked about how not all vanilla plants are the same. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, yeah, that's a good one. And I've traveled around the world. I've been in Tahiti and other places where it grows vanilla. But the interesting thing about this, about Madagascar, is that particular place on the planet has the air, the quality soil, the water, all of these things coming together. And then on top of it, how they do it. They've been doing it, the indigenous people have been doing it there for hundreds of years. They have the process down and the climate, and it creates a perfect storm for us.
Really exciting. You know, another thing that you talked about in the video is about sustainable farming and what it does for the community there. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Obviously, everyone knows that that's a dear part of why I do things, and it's got to help other people. And the people there, because it's sustainable, and what does that mean? It means that it's sustainable for them, for the planet, and all of those things. And we actually buy higher priced vanilla just so that we can support that economy.
Well, yeah, it's important to us. We're doing good for people's insides. We want to do good all around. Well, Darren, I want to thank you. Everybody is excited about Shakeology Vanilla. I think it's going to probably be the #1 flavor. What do you think?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
And without a doubt, one of the highlights from Summit was the opportunity to hear from the co-creator of Shakeology, Isabel Deichler. Isabel gave compelling reasons why everyone needs to drink Shakeology every day.
There's all the things that you do not know how hard your body works to just function, to just talk, to sit, to breathe, to process everything you're ingesting, even just sitting and looking at people or talking. There's so much work done by your central nervous system, your organs, your liver, your kidney, your gallbladder. It requires it just to function. And we take for granted that we get it and we don't. It's not just about having energy and having enough stuff in you to pump the iron. It's about just to live with clarity. Clarity in your mind, clarity in your heart. To live that where you need nutrients. And that's actually almost more important than everything else.
And it does give you energy too.
It gives me energy too.
One last note on Shakeology Vanilla. If you want to modify your Shakeology HD profile to include vanilla, make sure you use the Modify My Shakeology Home Direct form, which can be found in the My Forms and Documents section of the coach's office. Oh, and one really last note. I would encourage every coach to buy 1 extra box of vanilla packets to use as samples. You know, we often hear that customers are more likely to buy if they can sample the flavor first. Now, you can choose whether to charge for the sample or not, but remember, just getting 3 sales from a pack of 24 will pay for the whole pack, and adding 3 new Shakeology HD customers every month can really grow your business. All right, well, Shakeology Vanilla was the big news, but the thing that got the crowd moving was the launch of Shaun T's newest workout program, Focus T25.
It's about time. The #1 reason people have for not working out is they don't have time.
I have 4 kids. I work 60, 70 hours a week.
Just work, just life. I don't want to work out for no hour. Are you kidding me? I don't have the time.
Come on, guys. I need 25 minutes of hard work, and your focus begins now.
The beauty of T25 is that it is only 25 minutes.
You're gonna go in, you're gonna go hard, and then you're gonna be done.
It is actually brilliant.
When I see the before pictures, I can't even believe it's me.
25 minutes a day is all I need. The days of working out for an hour are done.
If you give me 25 minutes, I'll give you a life.
I've lost 37 pounds.
I think I got the 6-pack I was looking for.
I'm giving you one thing to concentrate on, and that one thing, if you stay there, you will see the result. I'm trying to motivate you to work out 25 minutes a day. Come on, we're almost there. Oh, shiznizzy, here we go. You're in it, you're there. Yeah, you have to focus. I promise you can do it. Do you know that if you do this every single day, the result you can get and the time you can save?
That's what T25 did for me.
I lost 16 pounds.
I've lost 41 pounds. 25 minutes a day.
T25 is the smartest workout ever put on DVD. We want you to get the best results possible. Keep nailing it. Focus.
25 minutes, 0 rest. You can rest when you go to bed. It's about time.
That's right, 25 minutes of Shaun T 5 days a week, and you could look like me. All right, well, maybe just a little better than me. I'm telling you, this is going to be a blockbuster. And to kick things off, we have a special on our T25 Challenge Pack. Through July 31st, the T25 Challenge Pack is priced at $180 instead of its regular price of $205. Make sure you check out all of the e-cards and other sales tools in the Coach office. You know, with Shakeology Vanilla and T25, you should have no trouble earning Success Club points in July. And for the 5 coaches who earn the most Team Beachbody Cup points, you will have your name immortalized on the cup. Just like Girls on Fire and Fit and Fabulous. Whose team will be the next winner? Maybe yours. I hope so. And to give you some tips on how to get there, let me turn it over to Jeff Hill.
Well, it's cup time again. The months that we have had our Team Beachbody Cup have been some of the most productive months in Team Beachbody's history. Because of the built-in accountability and maybe even a little incentive to win great prizes, coaches that participate in the cup seem to thrive. From the newest of coaches to seasoned veterans. Did you know that during our last cup, we set a record for the number of coaches qualifying for Success Club, and 70% of those were on a cup team. Now, we keep saying it, but every single coach should be on a team. So make sure you're signed up before tomorrow and then go for it. You'll see the success that will follow. If you don't believe me, let me bring in someone who has learned how to get the most out of participating on a cup team. It's my pleasure to have 7-star Diamond Coach Heather Foltz join me.
Hi.
Hey Heather,
Hi.
Welcome to Super Saturday.
Thank you.
Now listen, you are absolutely qualified to be talking about Team Cup. Out of 1,500 teams, your team, Team Boss, came in number 3.
Yes.
Some pretty cool results,
Yes,
so congratulations.
very excited.
Now,
Thank you.
before we jump into the how and the what to do, first let's talk about why would someone want to be on a team?
Sure, well, why not? You know, leadership growth, business growth, incomes tripling, rank advancements, the lives that we changed is just amazing. So why not? Why would you not want to give it a go?
Now, that's a lot of things happening in a 4-week period,
Yes.
right? Now, and if I'm not mistaken, you actually had one coach who really kind of made things happen.
Yes, Coach Natalie, she was amazing in this Cup Challenge. Kind of came in, wasn't sure what she was going to be doing. She never really set that goal for hitting that many Success Club points, but she came in, gave it her all, hit 30 Success Club points. Actually, I think more than that. Hit Diamond rank. She has built an amazing team of coaches herself that are all growing, and her income tripled, and she hasn't stopped. And now she's going to be a captain.
Now going to be a captain, so look out, Heather, right?
No, well,
Yeah, maybe throwing down the gauntlet there.
yeah,
I
number
like
1
it.
and number 2.
All right, well that's good. In fact, I think you've got 5 team captains coming into this next team
Yeah,
cup.
every person that was on Team Boss is now a captain.
Well, good stuff. Well, listen, you've enjoyed a lot of success from that. You shared some of the results. I know it's impacted you personally. If I'm not mistaken, you started out as a 2-star when they started, and now
7 stars.
7 stars. So not bad, right?
No.
Okay. So coaches, if you want those kind of results, you should be listening right now. So let's get into the how. Let's get into what coaches should be focusing on in participating in this Team Cup. So I'm going to turn it over to you and give some of your insights.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Well, first off, you need to be active in your groups. Have a Facebook group. Facebook groups create a sense of identity. In your group, make sure you're posting your personal development, favorite personal development quotes, motivational videos, songs that pump you up, just to kind of keep the group going. It's awesome to do that. Your captain should host a before cup call at least 1 week prior, just to keep the momentum going, and then keep the calls going. Doesn't matter if you're a captain or not, but everybody in the cup should be a team player. Voice your strategies, encourage creative thinking within your team so everybody has awesome ideas. So let's hear them,
So let me stop you for a minute. When you say keep everybody a team member, how did you do that? Because at times people get disengaged, right?
Yes,
How did you keep them together?
Well, I would tag people and post on my Facebook group, maybe ask a question and say, hey, let's hear what your goals are for today. What is it that you're gonna do? Hey, we haven't heard from you in a while. What's a song that kind of pumps you up to keep things going? And it just kind of re-engages everybody together.
Okay, so a key piece, keep everybody in the game.
Exactly.
Keep their heads in the game.
Exactly. And you know, connection is really important. So before the cup, I think it's great that everybody shares their why. Why did you decide to join in on this challenge? Share your goals. What is it that you want to get out of it? And also part of it is make sure that everybody knows that there are no hard feelings on any points. Everybody is pulling their own weight. Everybody is in tune as one team. There's no I in team. Remember that, it's huge.
Okay, so let me ask this, because from time to time you might get a slacker on the team, okay? How do you deal with that and keeping people accountable?
You know, I think it's just kind of maybe pulling that coach to the side, maybe getting on a phone call, ask them where they're at with things, how are they feeling, you know, because it is gonna happen. But that's part of what being a team is being that motivation. Again, go back, post something. You can go onto YouTube and find a 10-minute Danny Johnson or Darren Hardy video of motivation and tag that person and just say, you're part of this team, we want you here for a reason. You wanna grow your business? This is what you need to do. You need to be back.
I have to think if you also went and got their why at the beginning,
Exactly.
if you remind them of really what they want out of this, that's going to help push them through those tough spots.
Yep, the why is so important because you get to know your team members, and that's really important because you're going to be on this journey with them for 4 weeks. And going back to their why 2 weeks in is really important too because people are remembering, yeah, why did I decide to do this? What did I want out of it?
Yeah,
So,
great
definitely.
pointer. Great pointer. Other thoughts?
Yes, captain support, you know, whether you're gonna be a captain or not, but this is kind of geared more towards captains, make sure you guys are using the new captain's guide that's coming out for reference on how to run your groups. It is awesome. There is a captain's Facebook page, make sure you are in there. Everybody, National Wake Up Call is Monday. It's a must, must. And do not be afraid that because you are a captain that you can't ask questions yourself within your team or on, you know, the captain's page or to any other coach. So ask. And also be positive. Be positive and thank and congratulate your teams. Do not let any negativity come into your cup group. If you find somebody that maybe is being a little negative or has anything that's going on that you're not really happy with, private message them to the side, get on a phone call, go back over their why again, and really focus on, you know, why are we here? Congratulate all the time on the success that they're doing, how far that they're coming along in their business. Maybe if they've only earned 1 point, who cares? That's awesome. So make sure that, you know, positive thoughts all the way.
You know, if you've done a good job of recognizing them, sometimes we underestimate the power of recognition just on the small things. And by giving recognition when they do great things, that also tends to give you permission when they're struggling a little bit because you've got a trust account built up with them to say, hey, come on, we need a little bit more. You can do better, then you can do better than you're doing right now. So Heather, great job. But here's the deal. We've got thousands and thousands of coaches out there hanging on your every word, and they want one final push to make sure that they're on a team. So with that opportunity, what would you say to all these coaches?
I would say commit. Commit today to getting onto a cup. If you want to see exponential growth in your business, your income triple like mine did and my teammates, commit today, guys. What do you have to lose? You know, you're gonna have tons of fun, build relationships with your fellow coaches, and hopefully build an amazing business. So commit today.
All right, well Heather, a great close by the way. Thank you so much, and we're gonna be watching for your team in this next Team Cup.
Thank you.
Thanks for the pointers again. Now, for all of our Cup team captains, make sure that you check out the new Team Captain's Guide that can be found on the official Team Beachbody Cup page. This guide gives you an overview on what to do as a team captain, along with some great tips on how to keep your team engaged and competing hard. And hey, one announcement from Summit that Michael didn't mention was the August edition of Success from Home magazine, featuring none other than Team Beachbody. This magazine is sold to the public at newsstands across the country, and it's a great way to expose people to Team Beachbody. So let me turn it over to Denise Needham, our Senior Director of Training and Field Development, who can give you a few tips on how to use the Success from Home magazine.
I have some great tips for you on how to use Success from Home magazine to build your business. This magazine is a great tool that has multiple uses, from sharing with your prospects and new coaches to family and friends. The magazine has an overview of Beachbody products and programs, including a feature on Shakeology with Darren O'Lean, information on the Beachbody Challenge with Carl Deichler, success stories from our top Team Beachbody coaches, and an overview of our rewards and incentive programs, and articles from industry advisors such as John Maxwell, Shalene Johnson, and Tony Horton. With so much rich information, it will be so valuable to share this magazine every chance you get. It's a perfect tool to share with all of your new coaches to validate joining Team Beachbody was the right decision and to fuel their excitement about getting started. Don't forget to have a few copies on hand at all of your events. It will help potential customers and coaches get a real feel for the Beachbody culture, programs, and opportunity. Best of all, Success from Home magazine is a great tool to introduce prospective coaches to the business because it gives them an idea of what to expect and shows the possibilities of achieving real financial freedom. For training on how to use Success from Home magazine in your business, go to the Coach Training Academy resources section to download the PDF and watch the video. This Success from Home magazine will be sold at select newsstands including Barnes & Noble and Staples for $5.95 while supplies last. But for our coaches, we have a unique savings opportunity for you. The regular retail price is $40 for a 10-pack. That's like $4 a magazine. But wait, because you are hearing this at your Super Saturday event, we have decided to extend the special summit price until June 30th. So you can get a 10-pack for only $35. Plus, for those who want to really get out there and get these to everyone, everywhere, you can purchase 100 Success from Home magazines for $325 until June 30th, saving you $25. Okay, let's shift gears and talk about Shakeology. I had the wonderful privilege at Summit to be on stage with one of our founding coaches, 4-time elite coach winner and 15-star diamond coach, Tracy Morrow, to deliver a training on what to say when somebody asks you, what is Shakeology? Tracy made it simple. When somebody asks, what is Shakeology? You answer, it's my daily dose of dense nutrition and I love it because, followed by your personal experience drinking Shakeology. Like it helped me lose weight, or it's really helped to increase my energy, or it's totally helped me curb my junk food cravings. Whichever one of these is your real experience. Now here is the most important part. Keep the conversation going by asking them a question. I'm curious. Why do you ask? This gives the person you are talking with a chance to tell you why they might be interested. Then you simply restate their response and say, Shakeology can really help with that. Would you be interested in some more information? Your goal for this first interaction is to get their contact information and follow up. It's also the perfect opportunity to offer a sample of Shakeology. When they say, yes, I'm interested, ask for their contact information, which could be their Facebook page, email, or phone number. Be sure to ask when is the best time to call and follow up within 24 to 48 hours and follow the 5-step invitation guide and how to build relationships guide. If no, simply say, okay, here is a Shakeology welcome guide with my contact information on the back, in case you're ever curious about learning more about Shakeology. And don't hesitate to ask, do you have a Facebook page? And would you mind if I sent you some information on Facebook? You'll be surprised how many people are perfectly comfortable with that. Pretty simple, right? Thanks again, Tracy. And while we're talking about Shakeology, we have completely updated the Shakeology Toolkit in the Coach office. You will find a whole slew of great tools and trainings, including how to share Shakeology. You definitely need to check it out.
Thanks, Denise. And by the way, if you haven't heard, Denise has been certified to train on Franklin Covey's time management program, 5 Choices to Extraordinary Productivity. Working with Franklin Covey, Denise has developed a program with custom materials geared specifically towards Beachbody coaches. And this training program will be coming to these 6 cities before the end of the year. It's a full day-and-a-half training on time management. We invited our elite coaches to participate in our first training in Dallas, and they were absolutely blown away. Here's what 13-star diamond coach Trina Gray had to say about it.
The Franklin Covey training is going to teach you how to master your day, master your calendar, identify your most important roles in life, and then have your calendar reflect that decision. At the training, we were in a small group of people, an intimate setting, and we spent 2 days diving deep into content. Everything from where do you spend your time, what are time wasters, things like excessive TV, excessive gaming, excessive shopping online. We talked about distractions like the ding of your phone going off and distracting you. Creating a business that you can be proud of requires you to focus. This training carves the path for you. Over the course of the training, we learned that one of the critical components to success is truly just identifying what's important to you. What do you want to work into your day? Before you can make your to-do list and fill up your calendar with appointments, you better know what matters to you. One of the best conversations we had was identifying your 6 roles in life. And truly, by doing less, I'm doing more. In 2 months of leaving the Franklin Covey training, my income went up 31%. I took 4 mini vacations from work, spent extra time with my family, that actually setting aside time to decompress, relax, do something nice with your family will actually fuel your life and fuel your business even more. The Franklin Covey training is going to teach you really fun, cool technology tricks to be more efficient on your laptop and your smartphone. They'll teach you how to calendar your day, how to plan for your week. I highly encourage you to attend. It was game-changing for me, and I know it can be the same for you. Best of luck. Become high performers.
Thanks, Trina. Space at each of these trainings will be limited to 60 people. So if you're interested, you're going to have to act fast. The cost is $229, and it may be one of the best investments you can make in your business. Personal development is one of the vital behaviors for a successful Beachbody coach, and it comes in all forms: books, tapes, seminars. But probably the best form is Summit. I don't think there can be any better investment in personal development than attending Summit. Now, if you weren't able to attend this year, make sure you mark next year's Summit on your calendar right now. Better yet, get registered today. Now, here are a few highlights from this year's Summit.
What happened in Vegas got coaches to dream big. Thousands packed the Grand Garden Arena at the iconic MGM Grand to experience the spectacular 6th annual Team Beachbody Coach Summit.
I love you, people!
Over 3 days, Beachbody's top minds, leading coaches, and keynote speaker John Maxwell shared business-building tips, motivational speeches, and in-depth training to help coaches skyrocket their sales and produce off-the-chart success.
You've got to see value in yourself to add value to yourself.
Next came coach recognition when the Millionaire Club took the stage, and exclusive financial freedom awards, including the mortgage shredding ceremony, were bestowed upon coaches. All of our new Superstar Diamonds and newly crowned Superstar Diamond 2 coaches, Christine Dwyer and Janelle Summers, were also awarded for their fantastic achievements. And the Team Beachbody Cup winners were handed their silverware. That wasn't the only big news. Pure enthusiasm filled the arena during the official launches of new Beachbody products, Vanilla Shakeology and Focus T25.
All you need is 25 minutes a day, and their life will be completely changed forever.
Plus, returning to Summit bigger and better this year was The Core, our amazing interactive mega store. More shopping, more elaborate product demonstrations, and more up-close and personal interaction with your favorite Beachbody trainers, not to mention more Shakeology. The celebrations continued as lavish parties kept the summer nights alive with dining, dancing, and pure entertainment. Exclusive trainer workouts led to one amazing super workout where over 6,000 coaches gathered to sweat with Beachbody's best.
Are you ready? It gets crazier.
The Saturday night celebration was an evening of magic as eye-opening performances and aerial productions completely captivated the audience. That's where the Health Transformation, Leadership, Humanitarian, and CEO Team Beachbody Awards, the elite coaches, and the top coach of the year, Wayne Wyatt, were all recognized for their extraordinary achievements.
Normal people don't dream big. Let everybody else be normal, but I want to help change the world. What about you guys?
Inspirational health and fitness transformation stories from the Beachbody Challenge were brought on stage, where grand prize winners walked away with $100,000 each. The unmistakable energy and excitement of Summit can only be truly appreciated when you experience it live. Be sure to join us in 2014 for everything we have in store for you and your business, right here at the MGM Grand Las Vegas.
Wow, I was moved so many times at Summit. Hearing our coaches' stories and celebrating their successes was truly heartwarming and inspiring. And speaking of stories, we want to share one more with you. This is Brigitte Linford, 4-star coach from Idaho Falls, Idaho, and this is her story.
My name is Brigitte Linford, and I am from Idaho Falls, Idaho. I would describe myself as a hardworking, married mother of 3. I grew up in a really good home, but I was just sad. Like, I was always just depressed. I was always down, and I remember just at a really young age, like in 6th grade even, I was writing suicide letters during recess. The lowest point for me was when I was in college. I landed myself in a mental hospital because I felt that my life had no value, that my life didn't matter. When I was there, I finally found medication that helped me. It was about a year later that I met my husband. Slowly, with my doctor's help and with counselors and stuff, every year we would lower the dosage and see how I was doing, and everything was good. We decided to have our 3rd baby, and my husband had his own business. All of a sudden, just stopped bringing in paychecks. He was still working, but no money was coming in. I just remember the pit in my stomach every day of not knowing, if our utilities would be shut off that day. I remember at one point walking around our house and gathering up light bulbs and batteries and cleaning products, anything that was not opened that Walmart would take back for store credits so I could get some food to feed my kids. We were broke. I mean, we went through a Christmas and our budget was $10 a kid, and we went to the dollar store and bought them Band-Aids and fruit snacks. So my kids deserved more than that, Eventually we did file bankruptcy. We did lose everything. My husband got a 2nd job just to make ends meet. He'd be gone till 10, 11 o'clock at night. My kids were growing up without their dad, but he was willing to do whatever it took so that we could stay out of debt and not be in that situation and pull ourselves out. Through all of the financial trials that we had been through, I'd been overeating and I gained weight, but I didn't have money for a gym membership, so I would just go walk around the neighborhood. And I tried Shakeology, and in a month I lost 9 or 10 pounds. I compared this huge pile of vitamins that I was taking at the time to manage my depression, and everything that I was taking was in Shakeology. And I didn't realize that when I ordered it. And I talked to my doctor and with my husband, and we made the choice for me to stop taking all of these supplements. So now I don't take anything. I'm not on antidepressants. I don't take this huge pile of supplements every day. And I feel amazing. I thought, if I'm struggling with depression and I've found a solution, how can I not share that with somebody else? It's selfish to keep that to myself. So I signed up as a coach, and 5 months into the business, my husband was able to quit that 2nd job, and that meant so much to me, to have him be able to be home, with our kids and have family dinner again. That was my first goal, and just giving this my all and working really hard, I was able to do that in 5 months. And 6, 7 months into the business, I was making enough 1 week to pay my mortgage, and that was a huge weight off our back. To have something where, we had lost our home before, so to have that major big bill covered with a 2nd income that I was able to do while I'm at home with the kids and not having to pay for daycare and whatnot, it was huge. You just share your story, share who you are, and people will connect with you. You don't have to be a salesman. You don't have to sell them anything. Just share your story and let them make their own choice. When I was depressed, I felt like my life didn't matter. And when you're a Beachbody coach, you know that your life matters because you're helping these people and you're seeing people's lives change, and you know that what you're doing every single day makes a difference.
Stories like Brigida's are what make Team Beachbody so special. So here's the question: what is your story going to be? I wish all those stories could magically happen, but it just doesn't work that way. It takes work, it takes dedication, and it takes perseverance. That's how businesses grow and how success stories are made. But you can write your own story. So use the Team Beachbody Cup to kickstart the second half of your year. Leverage the launch of Shakeology Vanilla and T25 to get people into your challenge groups. Don't settle for Success Club 5, go for Success Club 10 or even 20. Your story is in your hands and you can make it happen. Before we go, we want to share just a few words from Carl's closing speech at Summit. And we hope that it inspires you to do the great things we know you're capable of.
What I want to close with is asking you to look at your dream, and in the context of what it means for you, think about what is also behind that meaning. And that means, why did you choose Team Beachbody? So there's something bigger. There's something that connects you with Team Beachbody, and what our mission is that you need to keep in mind. It's not being driven to work. It's being driven to be productive. That's the reward. So how do you do it? We all know about the 3 vital behaviors. What set the elite apart from all the others is these 3 things. All of them. And there's only 3. You gotta invite. Who needs Shakeology? Everybody needs Shakeology. You got to tell them about Shakeology. You have to tell them why they need it. You got to tell them about the money back guarantee. This is the simple stuff, but you have to keep it in mind. People are going to look at you and be like, $120 bag of powder? You say, hey, guess what? I'm going to let you try it. Buy it. Finish it. And if you don't like it, you get your money back. That's an outrageous thing to forget to mention. You've got to mention it. Use that tool. And at the same time, you have to show them that you believe. How do you show them that you believe? You use the products and be the proof that the products work. You got to drink that shake every day. They need the kind of dense, daily dose of nutrition that's in Shakeology. Shakeology is the one that has the protein and amino acids, the digestive enzymes, prebiotics, probiotics, adaptogens, phytonutrients, antioxidants. You have to believe that this product is worth it, that it does what it says it does, because you can feel what it says it does. Otherwise, we would not be offering a money-back guarantee. I'm saying show people you believe in the products by using them. I'm saying focus on being your best. Focus on showing people that you want to improve and that it's okay to not be perfect. And that's where the 3rd vital behavior comes in. You have to work on issues that hold you back. Just look at yourself honestly, like really be honest about it and go, what would help me get further along in this business right now? That's what is so important about personal development. And guess what? It is good business to do that personal development. We're all different. We all can improve. You have to be passionate about all 3 vital behaviors, especially personal development, because if not you, then who? If you're not going to have the passion to develop yourself, who's going to do it? Where is your passion in this business? You want to affect people in a big way? Show them you care with passion. 68% of the people in this country are obese or overweight. 68%. How bad do you want to end the trend? I love working with you. I'm proud to work with you. And we will not stop till we have succeeded in achieving our big dreams. Are you willing to fight for your big dream? Are you willing to fight for your big dream? Are you willing to fight for your big dream?